Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be doing Union Line Infantry Skirmishers. I've been meaning to get some of these done for a while, so now is the time. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and also like the video. So the miniatures today are from Kallistra. They are all in metal. I don't think they have a plastic range. I think everything they sell is metal. They've got a good variety of poses for both Union and Confederates. And they're very cheap. I think it's about £6 for 32 miniatures, so definitely give them a look. You might notice a Warlord miniature in there just for a bit of diversity, and if you don't know what diversity is, I'll let Ron Burgundy explain for you.
Well, I could be wrong, but I believe diversity is an old wooden ship that was used
Never gets
during
old.
the Civil War era.
But yeah, so I just had a couple of extras left over from when I chopped down one of the sprues before, so I figured I'd just chuck one guy in there, just to break it up a little bit. But you can see, I mean, the Kallistra ones are either sort of crouched forwards, or they are kneeling, rather than the Warlord one who stood upright. But if they were all bolt upright, I think there would be very little difference between the heights. So the tunics are done with Night Blue from Game Colour. The trousers are done with Magic Blue from Game Colour. Then with the rifles themselves, I use Chocolate Brown, which is model colour. Or, depending on the miniatures I'm doing, sometimes I will use Leather Brown. But being sort of for that sort of 12 to 15 mil scale, sometimes it's worth using a slightly brighter colour, just because it'll show a little bit more. The backpacks are done with Leather Brown. Pardon me. Actually, that's right, I did use Leather Brown on these muskets, not Chocolate Brown. Then we use Game Colour Black to do the boots and any of the leather pouches or cartouche boxes, ammo pouches, however you want to, whatever you want to call them. This Game Colour does have a slight gloss to it, so it does make it look like shiny leather, which is quite good. For the metalwork, I just use silver. It's called silver from Game Colour. Again, because of the scale, I tried to go for something a bit brighter than just, I don't know, an irony metal. And once we've put the wash over the top of it, it dulls it down a bit. I think it works quite nicely. It's just at this stage it looks quite bright. Silver though it is good, it flows nicely. I haven't had any issues with the Game Colour range, so take it back. The only colour I have had an issue with from Game Colour was their dried blood. That didn't seem to have any meat to it, it was just more like a red wash. So that was the only one I had a bit of an issue with. But apart from that, all of their others have been really good. So yeah, no worries at all. For the flesh, as I said, it's flat flesh from Tamiya Colour. Just to make that flow a bit, because I have had issues in the past, I've used a little bit of flow improver on that, and it just worked a treat. So then I do the general wash that I do, which is a mixture of black and brown with flow improver and matte medium from Liquitex. And then once that dries, I go back over the original colours just with the purpose of doing a little bit of highlighting. And then going over the greatcoat / bedroll on the packs. For that I'm using Army Painter Uniform Grey. And then for the buckles on the uniforms, and I guess it'd be cap badges and things of that nature, I use Game Colour Bright Bronze, and that really picks them out nicely. But yeah, I've enjoyed painting these guys. I'm definitely going to be painting a few more of them, because it is good to have skirmish bases. I am planning on doing Buford's defence from day one of Gettysburg, so I'm going to need lots of sort of dismounted cavalry / skirmisher bases for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, take care, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.